welcome to my organized life, where I'm trying to get my life organized. So today we are going to be going through and just doing a budget check-in. Nothing formal or anything, just kind of see where we're at with finances. It's something that I like to do every week because if there is an issue, it's easier to go back within a week to try and find it and correct it, rather than at the end of the month when I close the entire month, I have to go back through everything, which is a pain. So this is my way to try and stay on track a little bit better and make sure I'm good. I have already filmed this once, but it was a little bit chaotic. I was kind of in a rush. I had a little bit of time, so I figured, hey, let's record this, and then I'll go get my nails done and do this and get all that stuff done. But there is actually a flaw, and I'm trying to figure it out. So now that I'm done everything that I need to do, I'm going to re-record this, and we're going to go through and try and figure out where my error is. And these are how my nails turned out. They are so cute. I love them. I used this little Hello Beautiful post-it note thing. I've had a few people ask me about this. I got this from the dollar store. However, there is a chalkboard book that's very similar to these. I'll try and link it down below if I remember. So I've got my stuff written out here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to check my accounts super quick. If I can find my phone. And I'm going to see if my accounts are where they should be. So we'll go ahead and write that down as soon as it signs me in. And then we'll just go through and count all of the money I have in my envelopes, and then the change, and then we'll see where we're at compared to what my cash tracker says we should be. Okay, so in the basic account, I have $348.62. And then in plus, we have $194.10. Let's go through and see if that's right. Okay, so debit is my plus, so $194.10, so that's right. And then savings is my basic, so $348.62, and that's right. So both of those are accurate. I don't do a whole lot of spending in these, as you can tell, so they're usually good. Then, let's see, I've got my tracker here. This was my old version. This is how I was doing it before. I was kind of doing it out myself, but it's kind of a pain to do that, and I kind of wanted to have everything all on one page. So I came up with this one that I can just print off one for every month, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to go through these, starting with cab money, which for the first two, I use these trackers. So this one is my cab money tracker. Just fill those out so there's not a big empty space. We should have $56 in cab money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my change. So there's the 6. We should have 50 more. This is my cab money envelope. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, plus 10 is 50. So cab money is perfect at 56. My cab money usually isn't off because I don't have any loose change. So 56 even. And that one's good. Okay, so lunch money. And some of these are going to be a little bit off because I've just been using the change for all of them. And some of them I've been shopping at the store a whole lot, and we don't like getting $100 bills because we keep a limited amount of change in our tills. And for some of my categories, that's all I have is a $100 bill. So it's kind of messed me up a little bit there. But I'm not so worried on the envelopes being exact, but more the total. So according to this, I should have $51.40. So 20, 40, and 50. So we'll write that down, and then we'll calculate all the change under here. So that back in my lunch envelope. Okay, so next up is groceries, and this one is going to be a little bit off. So now we're going to switch to using this. So I've got $200 for groceries. And I did spend a little bit of grocery money, but I pulled from a different envelope because I didn't want to break a $100 bill. So I know that that will be off, not that I'm too worried about it. So how much should we have? According to this, in cash for groceries, we should have $188.90. Okay, so food, we should have $47.25, and we've got $20.35. $35 there. Okay, and then miscellaneous. Actually, I just had to pull a $5 bill out of here last night for the Tooth Fairy. So 20, 40, and 5. So 45 for miscellaneous. According to my tracker, we should have 49. Beauty, we're not going to have anything because that was in my account since I actually got my nails done. So we got miscellaneous, and then the last one we have is pet. So according to this, we should have 120. I think this was where my error was. So yeah, nothing in beauty. Beauty's empty. And then this one, so 50 and 60 for pet. According to this, we should have 120. So I think from earlier, I was $60 short or over. I can't remember. I think it's got something to do with this pet envelope though. Alright, let's get a handful of change here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll use this to kind of help. So we got $4 plus 1, 2, oops, that's not right, 4 plus 2, there we go. $25, $35, $45, $55. So we've got $6.55 worth of change. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and add everything up. So $452.55. I also just want to see what a grand total here would be with my accounts. Okay, so I have just under $1,000 left, which is really good halfway through a paycheck. I'm trying my best to save because I know my next paycheck is garbage. It's not going to be good. Okay, so let's look at our cash tracker and see where we're at. So according to this, we should have $512.65. We have $452. So I am missing $60.10. So I think what I did, we go back here to pets. So I always mention that I've got 2 cats that have special dietary needs. They're on prescription food to help with different issues that they have. And I like to buy the bags in bulk and mix with just a generic cat food as a filler, so that way it's not so expensive, and also because I have a 3rd cat that doesn't have anything wrong with her. So it just kind of keeps all of the cats happy and moderate and the price a little bit lower. So I save $60 every paycheck for cat food, because their filler cat food generally costs around $60. So every time I don't have to get cat food, I plan to put that $60 in their sinking fund. And hopefully it'll work out to where I can save $250 for their prescription food when I need it. I'm really hoping that it'll work that way. I think it will. I think I will be able to save the $250 for their prescription food and then some, and any extra once I hit that $250 goal will be going into their emergency fund. So that's how I plan on doing that. So I upped my balance to $120 because I still had the previous $60, which I then put into a sinking fund for them. So, and I think I forgot to record that. So if you go to this, so it's January 15th, so I'm just going to say on the 16th, I made a deposit into the sinking fund of $60, which leaves me with $60. And then I'm going to go through and just double check here, just to make sure. So according to my sinking funds here, I put in $317 for my sinking funds. So let's add up all of these greens. These are all my sinking funds. We'll add those up and see what they come up to. So $317. That did not include the $60 that I had for pet, because pet is right here at $120. And then on here, this was the only sinking funds deposit that I made. So I did not put that down. So I'm just going to say, I hate when this is out of order. It bothers my OCD. So on the 16th, we're going to say that I added to sinking funds. And I added $60. So now we're going to take our 512.65 minus 60. So that will leave us with $452.65. So then, looking here, they are roughly the same. Yeah, we are missing 10 cents. So that is not a huge deal at all. If it's more than like a couple dollars, I'll usually kind of black out this line and just say missing and then adjust it. But I'm not too worried about 10 cents. I'm not gonna waste a line on that. So I was a little bit worried when I did this morning, and I'm like, I couldn't figure out what I had done. I'm like, why does this say I have $60 more than I actually do? I was very confused with that, but yes, I gotta remember to mark every other sinking fund deposit down. So not bad. 10 cents, I will take it. $60 was a little worried. So that is everything. I think we're on schedule. We still have not gone grocery shopping. We desperately need to. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did enjoy this video, if you would please give it a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified when I upload, if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care and hope to see you next time. Bye!